Coming from Politico, gosh darn it. Anthropic's AI models hacked three organizations during testing. The AI maker's disclosure comes days after OpenAI admitted several of its models had escaped a closed testing environment and launched cyber attacks on other companies. So, hey, good news. Not only is OpenAI committing felonies against other technology companies, so is Anthropic. I do find this to be interesting just with the whole rigmarole going on with China right now and how the Trump administration is trying to find ways to dissuade American companies from using Chinese open source models. And one of the ways that they're trying to convince American companies to not use Chinese open source models is to tell them that they are fully responsible for any liability for any damage the model causes. Now, what damage could the Chinese models actually cause? Who the hell knows? But, one of the things is when you're a CEO or you're a C-level executive, risk is something that you really generally want to stay away from, right? And even if you go somewhere near risk, the idea is you want to be able to understand the risk and then be able to plan remediation strategies or whatever else if there becomes a problem. One of the issues that you deal with if you have the Trump administration saying that you are going to be liable for all risk of using a Chinese open source model. One of the big questions there is just the unknown of what the fuck does that risk actually look like? Like most of us would be like, I don't think there's any risk there. I mean, there shouldn't be any risk there. Right? I can't imagine what the risk is. But then again, they say we have full liability, so I don't know, maybe we should use OpenAI instead, right? That's one of the pressure points. And so one of the frustrating things with what happened with OpenAI, right? OpenAI committed felonies. From what we have been able to tell, OpenAI committed 4 felonies against other technology companies when their AI agent got loose. Right? Remember, you expect OpenAI had to have the institutional capability to create a sandbox worth of fuck. Apparently, that's a bridge too far, right? They couldn't create a sandbox worth a damn. They couldn't create monitoring software worth a damn. Apparently, they didn't even know that they were committing these felonies for a couple of days. Literally, hugging face, though, when they were attacked, they ended up having to call the FBI because they weren't even sure what the hell was going on, right? That's right, the insanity. And so now we see that Anthropic is also committing felonies, right? So, and what we've heard from Dario, what have we heard from Dario, right? AI is more dangerous than nuclear weapons. And yet they don't seem to have the capabilities to, put the equivalent of a fucking gun lock on their nuclear weapon. Which, they're tech bros. They're tech bros. Don't you understand, Eli? The focus of a tech bro is to get as much blood money as possible. They're not worried about the equivalent of gun locks. And what becomes very concerning about all this is when you seem to see what appears to be the lackadaisical attitude within these organizations of basic fucking system administration. Like this stuff just should not happen. Anthropic said Thursday that several, and again, we say Thursday, so we are July 31st when I'm talking about this. Anthropic said Thursday that several of its advanced AI models got out of an isolated third party testing environment, accessed the open internet, and independently gained access to 3 organizations in 3 separate incidents dating back to April. So basically, dating back to April, Anthropic committed 3 felonies. It's called the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. Read it. Read it. Our American AI companies appear to be committing felonies. And for some reason, who the hell knows why, our Justice Department doesn't really seem to give a damn. The AI maker noted that in none of these situations did its models, quote, exfiltrate itself or deliberately attempt to escape its test environment. Well, like, what? It didn't deliberately attempt to escape its test environment, but it just did. Instead, a quote, misunderstanding between the company and one of its testing partners left the testing environment connected to the internet, Anthropic said. Anthropic said it discovered its model's activities during a review of thousands of tests it ran to access its frontier technologies, cyber capabilities in light of OpenAI's disclosure last week that two of its most powerful models went rogue. And this is what is so bizarre with this shit, right? And this is where you see the abject incompetence of these AI tech bro CEOs and why they need to spend a couple of nights in jail. I'm not saying Sam Altman and Dario need to spend a decade in jail. Just give them 30 fucking days so they can think about what they're doing in life. Because these are AI companies. And what do we hear? What do we hear out of these syphilitic jackasses all the time? AI is going to take your job. AI is going to solve science. AI is going to cure disease. AI is going to do all of this stuff. And I really listen to the horse shit that comes out of their mouths and then realize they have no real-time capabilities to monitor what their own agents are doing in testing environments. What the fuck? You would think, right? Because agents, right? Agents is the big thing, right? You know, where that agents is where the $1 trillion valuations come from. And one of the things I've talked about for a while now is the whole question of how do you monitor agents, right? If you've actually been a boss, if you've actually been in a supervisory position in the corporate world, one of the biggest pains in the asses is trying to make sure your employees are doing what the fuck they're supposed to do. And at least when you're dealing with employees, they're humans, they only have a certain set of capabilities, and generally they can only fuck up things so much, right? One of the curious things with these agents is the fact that the speed that they move at is incomprehensible to the human mind. And basically, and many times the things that they are doing are things that we might not even think about, right? Because again, they don't think, right? These are not intelligent systems. They're doing weird analysis and all that kind of stuff. This is where they talked about before, where I think like with Meta had two AIs talking to each other, and they literally came up with their own fucking language. And here's the problem. Here's the problem. What happens when you release your little agents to do whatever they're supposed to do and they start working in a cluster? Like, what happens when they start talking in their own language? And to be clear, there's not an English to agent dictionary anywhere to know what the hell they're talking about. So one of the big questions right now in the real world should be is how do you monitor your agents in real time to verify what the hell it is that they're actually doing? And what we're seeing out of these supposed trillion-dollar companies, that's what I want you to understand here, right? Sam Altman has said OpenAI has to be a trillion-dollar company. Dario, right? They got $960 billion valuation, something like that, only a few months ago. So when they IPO, they're not going to IPO at $1 trillion. Highly doubtful they'll IPO for $1 trillion. At least try. They're going to try to IPO for above $1 trillion. So these are two theoretically trillion-dollar valued companies that have no real-time visibility into the agents that they're running in testing environments. What the fuck? It doesn't even make sense. It does not compute. An internal research test model, as well as Opus 4.7 and Mythos 5, were involved, Anthropic said. Well, that's how they know how dangerous Mythos 5 is, because they were using it to commit felonies against other companies. The AI maker didn't specify which companies have been compromised by its models, but said they were not notified of the incidents on Monday. In all cases, Anthropic said it specified in its prompts to the AI models that the testing environment had no internet access, though evaluators later realized this was not the case. What? As part of the test, the models were told to, quote, break in and retrieve a piece of, quote, secret information hosted on a different machine within the testing network, otherwise known as a capture the flag challenge. According to Anthropic, the models were able to access the internet to compromise organizations outside the testing environment using, quote, basic techniques, including circumventing weak passwords. Quote, it did not find or exploit any complex vulnerabilities, and in each case, Claude continued working to complete only the specific capture the flag tasks its evaluation had assigned, the company wrote. So thank God, right? These agents hadn't been tasked with doing something destructive, right? That would be an experiment you would want to run. Hey, I want you to compromise systems and tank the fucker. Right? Again, if you're trying to see how dangerous your offensive cyber agents are, that would be one of the things. Not even necessarily exfiltrate. Just fucking go in there and, fucking try to delete everything on the drive. So by the grace of God, not by the competence of Dario, not by the competence of the Anthropic engineers, by the grace of the fucking spaghetti monster, a hell of a lot more damage wasn't done. So, anyways, this is the ridiculousness of these pieces of shit. And I want you to understand, these pieces of shit, they think they have trillion-dollar fucking companies, right? This is what supposed trillion-dollar companies are doing. Fuck them. Dario, Sam Altman, 30 fucking days in jail. And then maybe they will understand how serious this horse shit is. This is fucking ridiculous, right? Our major AI companies are committing felonies against other companies, and it is being treated like a fucking joke. Oh. But anyways, that's just one geek's opinion. Again, they can't even make sandboxes worth a fuck. Like what? How do you not? What do you mean you're not doing sandboxes? Again, you've got all this AI. How are you not doing monitoring? I don't understand. Again, like that should be a core concept that they are on the leading edge of, because that's going to be one of the most important tasks, right? If we are really going into an agentic world, one of the most important tasks is going to be able to real-time monitor what the hell these agents are doing, verify that it's appropriate what they're doing, and then and again be able to shut them down or turn them off or whatever else if they go bat crap crazy. Right? And what we're seeing out of OpenAI and Anthropic is they have no visibility into their own agentic systems. So again, it's shit. It's shit. Just wind the shit down. Just wind the shit down. You fucking failed. Dario, you fucking failed. Sam Altman, you fucking failed. You are fucking pathetic jokes that are trying to strip our civilization of every ounce of value just so you can pretend like you're fucking amazing people. Just shut it the fuck down. But anyways, that's one man's opinion. What do you think about this? What do you think about our major AI companies committing felonies and the DOJ doesn't seem to give a shit? Wonder why that is. Again, you have 100% liability. Oh, you use DeepSeek in your organization? You have 100% liability if anything happens. Oh, our actual major AI companies are committing actual felonies? Yeah, Yeah, I mean, what do you expect out of them? Put your thoughts down below. If you like these episodes, do remember they're on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Link is down below. If you want to follow me on LinkedIn, there's a link down there too. With that, see y'all later.